see the driver?
Huh?
Did you see the driver?
Oh, hey, here.
He's in the truck.
Yeah, this is the truck.
Excuse me. No, he's not in there either. Okay, folks, now at this point, I don't know what to do. I can get by, but at the same time, this is my street, my neighborhood, and I know that people who are walking home from work here are going to go in the street to get by here. And you can see there's really no room, and look at this, like, and it's next to a really busy bus stop. And this guy has parked his truck here and left. It's almost like he didn't really have work to do here, but he didn't have a good place to park, so he backed it up to a telephone pole so that it would look, you know, so that there wouldn't be question. I wonder if he's over at the 7-Eleven. I assume it's a guy. What do I do? Do I call the non-emergency number for the police? Do I call the Urban District hotline? Do I call Xfinity? Well, we all know that that's pointless. Oh, it's Verizon. I'm sorry. Sorry, Comcast. I misspoke. Although the last truck that was parked here like this was a Comcast truck. I guess I'm kind of waiting around to see if anybody will come back. Not a lot of people here right now. It's 4:52, so rush hour starts, I guess, officially in 8 minutes, you know, at 5 o'clock. There aren't a whole lot of people here, so, you know, if you give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Well, this video, I guess, is going to be how I explain exactly what's going on here. You know, it doesn't, I don't think calling is going to help. By the time somebody gets here, he's gone, or, you know, a police officer thinks this is okay, which I've had happen more than once before. And, this is a really busy bus stop. Not right now. It's a really busy street, a really busy sidewalk. Again, not right now, but in about, you know, starting in 15 minutes or so. Alright, well, I'm going to go home and go about my day, and I'll just post this, and, you know, then you'll know what I'm talking about, I guess. I've been here for a few minutes, you know, 10 maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. And it's just parked here for no reason. They're not doing work. And, you know, the thing that kills me is right here, there's a perfectly good place to park this truck. Right here. There's a whole huge parking lot. But instead he's parked in the right-of-way, blocking the sidewalk. Anybody in a wheelchair comes by, out of luck. A blind person with a cane, how are they supposed to figure out how to get through here? Okay, well, I hope nobody gets hurt trying to get by here. And I hope the driver comes back soon and moves it. can't ever tell where something's going to pop up. You can't predict your trip because stuff like this pops up all over the place. You never know when you're going to be endangered by some guy's thoughtless act. Reckless, neglectful, thoughtless act. So now I'm walking home after walking by this truck, and I'm thinking, you know, what a schmuck to be able to just walk by that and go on with your day and act like nothing's happening. And I feel really bad for not, you know, trying to call somebody. I guess maybe the non-emergency number for the police or something, I don't know. Maybe when I get home, I'm walking home from the grocery store, so I've got groceries on my shoulder, and I stood there for a while to see if the driver could come up and I could say, hey, you know, why don't you park over here, or put some cones out. I wasn't sure what the situation was when I first got there. But obviously the guy parked it there, and he's either over at 7-Eleven or in the building that he's parked out in front of. And I don't know why he chose to park it there, but this is something that I think a police officer who's driving by should notice this, should see that truck in the right-of-way like that, and then look a little closer and see that the driver's not in the truck and the truck is not deployed, the cherry picker's not deployed. And then he should stop and turn his lights on and say, hey, this is a dangerous situation, and I need to do something about this. It's in the public right-of-way. It's on its face a dangerous situation for pedestrians, and I suspect it's a pretty dangerous situation for motorists too. So, you know, what do? Do you call and sit out there and wait for the police, and then the police show up and think you're an idiot and argue with you and question your choice of calling them? And, you know, that's happened to me more than once, so I'm very, very reluctant to do it again. Okay, so it's a little bit after 5 here. I've got my groceries off, and I'm worried enough about this at dusk, rush hour. It's December 8th, so it's getting dark really early, and so I'm going to go back up and see if I can see if it's still there, at least ease my own mind. Every second it gets a little bit darker. So if you are walking down this sidewalk about this time of day, you might have the opportunity, I guess, to get by up here by crossing the street. But the last place to cross the street before there is back here at Grove in Sligo. There's this crosswalk there, although not a very comfortable one. And this time of night, I can't tell whether that truck is there or not still. I don't have good eyesight at all. I have bad eyesight. Which is why I'm on the sidewalk. As I get closer, I'm trying to tell if it's still there or not. And I still can't because of the headlights, so I just have to walk up there until I get to it. Yeah, it's still there. It's undeployed. It doesn't have any lights on. It's parked totally in the right-of-way, blocking the sidewalk completely to anybody with a stroller or a wheelchair. Anybody with a guide animal would have trouble getting through here. Anybody with a cane would have trouble getting through here. And just generally anybody would have trouble. I guess you can step around through here. But if you're coming from this way, this is Fenton Street. You're walking home from the metro. This is 850 Sligo Avenue. Across the street is a 7-Eleven and a veterinarian. If you're walking this way down Sligo Avenue and you come to this truck, you know, maybe you take the safe route and walk this way. And then you see this and think, well, you know, maybe I can't get through that way. So instead, what you decide to do is to backtrack and go over here where at least there aren't any little things you have to step over, but you do have to step into the street. I mean, the front quarter panel of this truck is actually a few inches over the street. It's amazing. This is how close the cars are. It's now 5:17. Okay, so I've been here long enough now to where I guess I'm going to call the police non-emergency number. I don't know whether I should be dialing 911, but I'm going to call them and see what happens. There we go. Yes, I'm calling from my cell phone at 850 Sligo Avenue in Silver Spring. I'm walking home and I've come across a Verizon Cherry Picker that's parked in the right-of-way across the sidewalk. And it looks, you know, it's forcing pedestrians to walk into the street because of the way it's parked. And it's dusk, so it's William Smith. I am still in the location, but I am planning on leaving. That's right. It's right next, it's in front of the bus stop at that location, yes. It's next to the bus stop. Okay, I live down the street, so if anybody needs to contact me, you know, I can come back up. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so, you know, I guess I've done my civic duty. I called and reported it, and I'm not going to hang around. I'm just going to head back because I've got stuff to do tonight, but I don't know if anyone will call me and tell me what happened, or, you know, short of staying there and waiting for the police officer to show up. You know, I don't know if I'm going to hear anything back about this, but it's a dangerous situation and it needed to be reported, so I did. Thanks, bye.